Hi everyone, Farifa. Welcome back to the dark corner of my bathroom. So what I want to talk about today is how to celebrate this. Yes, this is mine. This is mine, and I love it. Sometimes, not always. um, I wanted to talk about something that's been a bit of, something I've noticed throughout my life. And I can, of course, only really talk about what it's like to have my kind of hair. I don't know what it's like to have any other kind of hair. I can't know. But there's like something just that I've noticed. I have two properties in my hair's two kind of properties that make it quite, well, boring, right? First of all, the color. So as you can see, it's super, yeah, it's been in the braid, so sorry about that. It's the classic, just light brown Western European hair. Nothing interesting going on here. Then, texture-wise, well, what used to be different, that's the funny thing. Well, back in the 90s, I think, don't shoot me on this, because I'm not like a fashion person, or I have no idea or no knowledge about fashion, but I think it was like way back, it used to be all about having super straight hair, and everyone would use a straightening iron. I remember this because of do you know Millionaire Matchmaker? It used to be this very silly show, about a woman looking for, trying to find a partner for very rich people. And then she would do like an audition for people who wanted to date a rich guy or a rich girl. And in the beginning, she would always say in her old episodes, it was always like, would you straighten your hair? The moment someone had like wavy hair or curly hair, it seemed to be like, oh, that's a no-go. Men don't like that. Ooh, you have to straighten your hair. And then if the girl agreed, then yes, you were good to go. Another thing was, oh, would you dye your hair? It seemed like, at least what I've seen, this color is just boring. So you had to bleach it or go proper brunette and make it all sexy and all that. I actually have had the comment, and because I don't know if you can see, I've always had very dark eyebrows and dark lashes. Because I have green eyes, I don't know if you can see. Because I have green eyes, people were like, oh, you should dye your hair a darker brown, then your eyes will pop. See, stuff like that, you just saw that going on, that trend. And then later on, the episodes, suddenly curls, but the perfect curls, right, that you do with also with a flat iron or a curling iron. And then she would always ask, like, oh, could you just, would you at least use a curling iron on your hair when you come to the date? So all of a sudden, straight hair was out and curls were in, those perfect curls. And then I noticed, whatever you do, at one point you'll be out of style, right? Like, at one point, red hairs were the thing, and before that, redhead was like, oh no, not red hair, ew, you have to dye your hair. She actually said that, by the way. She told redheaded people to dye their hair because, ooh, redheads. Something yes, probably because of a certain trend and all that. And I know, well, that it sometimes weighs on people, and that people will change their appearance because of what other people say, or what fashion says, or TV says, or I don't know who says it, but at some point in time, something will be the thing to be, and then everyone strives to be that. Well, a lot of people strive to be that. And I've had that with my hair, that the only thing I had going on for it that was like, that people admired or wanted was the thickness, because it used to be ridiculously thick. It really was. It was very thick. And I noticed that, do I want my hair I mean, I want to be proud of my hair, but do I want it to make it my entire identity? So if it ever falls out, I'll be completely distraught. No, I don't want that. It has to stay fun. And I've noticed that people would lie about their hair color. Like, oh yeah, I'm a blonde. Because they could hide it very well. It looked quite natural, but you had like a feeling like, is it really that? Is it really blonde? And eventually, years after, they will admit, like, oh no, I used sun-in or whatever to make it lighter and things like that. And I'm like, no, I don't want it anymore. I actually considered dyeing my hair brown. That was way back in the day, by the way. Where I was like, oh yeah, because I would be prettier if I had dark brown hair, because then my eyes would pop. Now, they don't, because I'm just very, soft colored, I have just very soft colors everywhere. I actually used like a temporary dye just to see what it looked like. And then I realized, this is not me. This is not what I want. And I don't, as long as I'm young and I don't have gray hairs and all that, I want to have my natural hair color and enjoy it as long as it lasts. And maybe if I ever, once I have gray hair or I'm slowly becoming pepper and salt, when you have like grays and normal hair, I could try a fun color or not. And I personally eventually would like to go like have a silver mane, I would love to have that. But that's personal for everyone. And I think everyone should do whatever they want with their hair. But I sometimes find it sad to see that sometimes it feels like people are not doing what they want. They're doing what they think they have to do, They're not bleaching their hair because they really want to have blonde hair. It's just because that way I'll be prettier and I'll get more attention or something like that. It's not because that's their preferred look. It can be both though. I mean, it's just sometimes I've noticed that sometimes people do things not because, they suffer because of it. They're not really happy. And I kind of wanted to, celebrate my own hair. This is my hair color. This is how natural hair looks like. It's not perfectly smooth. It sometimes gets oily, It's not blonde, it's not brown, it's just something in between. And that's who I am. And I just want to embrace that. And the same with the texture. I personally, other people are going to disagree. I know. I personally, I'm always jealous of people with curly hair or wavy hair. Because lately, last few years, you have so many beautiful braid tutorials, but it's always at the end, it's like, and then you grab your curling iron and then you curl everything. And then they're right, it looks pretty, it looks so beautiful and romantic and fairy tale like because of the beautiful wavy hair. The braid just complements it. I get it, it's really nice, but that's not my hair. And I don't want to use a curling iron or a flat iron or whatever. And so I want to embrace the flatness of my hair, the lack of waves. It is what it is, And I've noticed other girls on my forum, for instance, who have very similar hair as mine, complain about, oh, it needs more volume, or oh, it needs to do this or that. And I'm like, no, done. My hair does not need more volume. I actually got that comment a few months ago at work. Oh yeah, you with your hair. Oh, but if you put some layers in there, it would give more volume. It would really, freshen up your face or whatever. And then I was thinking about why. Why do I need more volume? This is my hair. This is the way it looks like. It is straight hair. It's not going to have volume. And it's the other way around too, where people with curls will do everything to tame the girls or flat iron it or anything, because it's not allowed to be super, voluminous. And I think, they are curls. They are like that. It's okay. I love the look of it. It's pretty. I like it. Looks so nice and soft. And that's when I realized that I should embrace my hair too. Look how sleek it is. It's just sleek and just very, well, it looks very delicate. And I like it like that too. It has some pretty qualities too. And yeah, it's just something that I want to embrace more, especially my hairstyles. So I figured like a challenge for myself is to, well, find hairstyles that I think look, well, no, I'm going to correct myself. First I was thinking, oh, I need to find hairstyles that look better with straight hair. But who says that's better? I think it's more if you're so used of seeing a certain kind of hairstyle with a certain kind of hair type that you think that's the way you should do it. And I think I should just try all those hairstyles where I would want to have all the pretty waves or whatever you have to have, or like blonde hair or black hair or whatever. I'm going to try them too and just embrace my hair the way it is. And if you do have black hair, then awesome. I mean, then you do you, and if you have blonde hair, then I'm still very jealous. And enjoy that, you know. We all should embrace what we have. And if you have like a little genetic lottery, if you won a little genetic lottery, then definitely show that off. I would do that too. I think that's why I started wearing mascara more, or try to use eyeliner that would emphasize my green eyes. Just because, yeah, I have green eyes. That's awesome. So there we go. But are brown eyes pretty too? Yes, they are. And you should emphasize them too if you want that. So I hope I'm getting my point across. I don't know. But so yeah, I was thinking about that. And in that regard, I made I bought some stuff that embraces my kind of hair. I can only talk about my hair. So as you've seen these before, this is a big pet peeve of mine. These, look, they're like proper plain brown hair elastics. They're so difficult to find. Normally it's or dark brown, or they're very light for blonde people, or white for blonde people. So it seems like there's only two colors, right? Dark or black or blonde. But people forget there's also this in-between color, or people with red hair, but yeah, they can use red elastics, I think. So yeah, this was like my first, like, being self-aware of I want to embrace my hair color, so let's find these. This is my hair color. So then next I found these, and I love these. I hope the camera can pick up. See, it's a very bland, sorry if I say so myself, a bland golden brown color, perfect for my hair. It really is. I mean, it's not the exact same color, but yeah, the camera kind of distorts the color. And then these, and I would love to show you a tutorial how I use these. Very simple, by the way. Look how big they are. This is my hand. They're massive. And it's the same as these, but just, you know, quite a lot bigger. I actually used these yesterday to embrace my own hair. Woo! Just to find, you know, what works for me or what do I like. And I did a regular braided bun, just one braid, rolled it up and used these. It was so comfy. I wore it all day. Loved it. So I would love to show you all how I did it. I mean, it's very easy, but I'll show it anyway. Maybe it will give someone ideas, you know. So yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. Just I'm going to try new things and see how it goes. So I actually, for instance, use products that like enhance the sleekness of my hair instead of using something for volume. I mean, if you want volume, then go for it. Use something that gives volume. But I wanted to, you know what, my hair's sleek. I'm not gonna fight against it. I'm gonna work with it. I'm gonna make it even more sleek, you know, just make it even more, emphasize everything about it. Yeah, I guess that's it then. Yeah, let me know what you think. Like, What do you think about your own hair? Have you done anything to accept it the way it is? Or have you done anything just to accept that you don't like it the way it is and you just feel a redhead inside? For instance, like one of my friends, she always wanted to be a redhead and now she went back to brown. No, it didn't feel right. She went back to being red and she loves it. So what did you do? Did you embrace your own hair color or did you embrace the fact that you wanted another one? I'm curious about that. Okay, I'm off now. Bye.